Hey gang, I'm out here at the house. Looks like we're building it. We got some rough-in plumbing done. As you saw the form boards before, now we got the rough-in plumbing happening. Let's go take a peek and I'll kind of walk you through a couple things, all right? First thing I want to point out to you is that our finished floor elevation is actually a few inches higher than they had on their stakes. That's a bonus. Nothing wrong with that. I saw where the form board's actually lined up to the finished floor elevation on the stake back there. So you got a few extra inches of elevation. Anyway, so that's good. As you can see, everything's roughed in. Now all this has to be inspected. They use CPVC, and that's rated for hot water. Not every place has hot water, but they just use CPVC for your inbound pressurized lines throughout. You'll see it over here. There's a good example of it all right here. It's a good example of 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch. Now, to get volume and pressure, they start with 3/4 inch lines at different locations, and then they start thinning them down to point of use to a 1/2 inch line. Let's see if I can find, so here we go. This is a great example over here. Let me climb through the dirt here. Okay. That's a 3/4 inch feeder line to a 1/2 inch stub out for the use for that location, you know. Same thing over here, as you can see. That's a 3/4 inch feeder line, if you will, to 1/2 inch stub outs for the use at that position. Okay. Now this is all just roughed in, still has to be inspected, or may have already been inspected by the county. But all that has to happen. They come back in, they bury it. They also dig footers. They're going to dig footers all the way around, put in rebar. So we still got a few more steps to go. Okay, before we get there. Got lots going on here. You got your drain lines are PVC, okay, schedule 40, which is a thick-walled PVC. That's all your drain lines. They all eventually make it out. It's all by gravity, of course. All your drain lines, that all makes it to the front of the house where that big tall pipe is. That's where your plumbing cleanout's going to be. And you'll also see where they use foam rubber. And what that does is anytime there's lines that go over the top of each other, use the foam rubber to protect them, because water does tend to vibrate the lines even under the slab, and it keeps them from wearing on each other. So that's why anytime there's where they can touch, they use a little foam rubber there. It's air conditioning foam rubber that they use on air conditioning lines for insulation. That's all it is. Okay, so lots and lots going on here. I'll give you, let me walk over this direction without killing myself here. And you can see a lot of stuff going on right in, oops, sorry about that, right in this area, okay? So we got the main, you got drain lines, how deep it gets way out there. I don't know if you can tell from here, but because everything has to flow down, gravity has to take it away out to the sewer, okay? So your inbound lines, of course, are under pressure. Your outbound lines are just gravity, okay? But this has all been roughed in. I'm not sure if it's been inspected yet or not, but it will be, of course, before. And it's also pressurized. The inbound side is pressurized. I just checked the gauge over there. It's at 105. Your pressure in Palencia or anywhere at all will only be between 60 and 70 pounds anyway. So that's almost double what you're ever going to see pressure. And they leave it pressurized for quite a few days just to make sure that there's no leaks, okay, under your slab, because that's the one thing you do not want, of course, is a leak under your slab, okay. And then you got this big green pipe over here. That's an AC chase, okay. It goes from your inside air handler area. So I'm not sure why it's sitting right here, but we'll figure it out. Might be inside a closet. Anyway, it goes to where the air compressors are. So that's the chase pipe that's underneath the slab for your air conditioning lines and stuff, okay. So anyway, and of course we're on the in-law side over here too. So that's going to be inside a closet. The air handler is going to be inside a closet and everything over here. It's probably where it'll end up, okay, if I remember correctly on the Genesis plan. But anyway, just here's your rough-in plumbing, okay. So I just want to kind of give you guys a little idea of what's happening here, and we'll keep moving forward. So any questions or comments, you know you can always reach out to me. We're here for you, all right? I want you guys to have a great day. Thanks.